Hi ladies, happy Sunday. This is me recording a very mini Spiritual Success Sunday message just for you. It's been a busy day. Have you had one of those days where it's been a bit hard? No particular thing, just everything's been a bit like, ugh. Just, trying to do life and motherhood and all the things really. Anyway, I just wanted to share this one little message with you. Hopefully it will resonate with you. But literally, I was just in the grocery store before, and here's the thing about me in the grocery store. I always try and give myself at least an hour because I am a bit of a browser. Even though I have my list, I do browse a little bit. But this particular day, it was just very, very busy, and I was getting annoyed and I was getting stressed. Something about me, I'm one of the most impatient people you will ever meet. It's true. I can't quantify that. It's just more of a fact. I am. So it does really frustrate me when, I'm like, well, there's not enough staff. There should be enough staff. I gave myself enough time, and now I'm going to be running late, and it's going to push dinner behind or whatever it is. Anyway, so I was having that little moment to myself, and I'm in the line that, is going to take at least 20 minutes or whatever. So I'm just there quietly fuming. And I just said, okay, why don't you just work on your list? Work on a to-do list. Make a list, Rachel, because that's what you're good at. And so I started doing that, and then afterwards I just stood there, and I was just annoyed. And I just went, you know what? How about we just change this, and instead of being annoyed, how about you just enjoy not having to do anything else in this moment? And so I took a breath, and I just looked around, and I just kind of focused and balanced and just took a breather and enjoyed nothing, the nothingness. That very second, I'm talking within a minute, I hear someone go, "Excuse me, ma'am, would you like to come over here? I've opened up this lane just for you." And I'm like, me? And this 15-year-old kid was like, "Yeah, take the sign off that said this lane is not open. I'm opening it just for you." And I was like, "You choosing me?" And I swear to you, you wouldn't think this guy was giving me a wad of cash, because I was like, oh my gosh, I am chosen. This is crazy. And I was really, I felt very touched in that moment, because for me, it was this really big reminder. And if you go and look at any of my older content, I talk a lot about surrendering. And surrendering doesn't mean giving up. Surrendering doesn't mean I'm done. Surrendering is accepting where you're at when you can't control something, but also accepting this is not your reality. This is not the long-term thing. This is just where I'm at this moment. I don't have control in this moment. But I'm going to be okay with that, and I'm going to make peace with that. And it was like this teachable moment for me of, Rachel, when you let go, that is when the blessings open up. So I just want to say to anyone here who has been pushing and struggling and living in frustration because there's something happening that maybe you don't have control over. And I'm a big fan of dealing with what you do have control over, but I know better than anybody there are certain things and times when you actually feel you have no control. And I just want to say to you, surrender for the blessing. Surrender so your lane can open up. And there is a choice you always have in how you show up with anything, even at the grocery store. And it's a teachable moment for me because I'm having to learn patience. God, make me patient. Okay, I'll make you wait in the grocery aisle twice than you would normally would. It's not easy becoming the person who we were destined to be, and that refining kind of thing. But I keep coming back to that scripture of you can't put new wine in old wineskins. The things that got me to my level before are not going to help me get to my next level. There's a refinement. There's a newness that has to happen. So I hope that's helpful to someone today, even in the grocery store. I try and find inspiration as much as I can, but even me, the control freak in me and the impatient person, there are things I'm still having to work on and constantly will be. But I just want to say to anyone, surrender what needs to be let go of so that the blessing can come to you. Because I honestly believe there's a lot of us that if you can just let go and open your hands, let go to God. Doesn't mean quit, doesn't mean stop. Let go, because you're not in charge of the how. That's God's job. Your job is just to show up, and He will deal with the rest. That's it, wonderful ladies. Have a wonderful Sunday, and please post any takeaways below. All right, speak to you soon. Much love. Bye.